Li Shun Gen trying some monkey in sparring. And look at that. Unorthodox. Wow. Spinning. That's awesome. This guy used to be a chef, man. Look at that. He punched the leg. He punched the lower leg. He ate a roundhouse kick. So he does leave himself open, right? He turns his back too. But it's almost like capoeira-esque. He's always looking, right? Well, theoretically, he's supposed to be always looking, even when you turn your back. Look at that. He's done that in a fight before. So he's trying some sweeps that don't work. And notice how he's using those monkey head scratches. That's hilarious. He's using those monkey head scratches to kind of protect himself. It's like his version of a guard. So I like this unorthodox movement, man. So we'll watch it in slower motion. Notice him low blocking. He is putting his legs behind his other leg, but it's okay. There's no right way or wrong way, especially in unorthodox things like this when we're trying to find its utilization, its functionality, right? He does put his face a little too close to the opponent's leg when punching at the leg, but that was still a really cool thing. You'd almost expect him to try to go for a takedown, right? So you don't expect him to punch. This turning the back thing is a little worrisome. He is looking, but it still didn't make him able to actually respond to a jump kick that the sparring opponent threw. He threw that side kick a little too close, but this is his specialty. He's done it before when he was dressed as Bruce Lee. That one time he took on a Muay Thai guy. So that's pretty cool. He's almost stumbling on certain takedowns or certain jiu-jitsu frames against an opponent that's pressing in. So notice how he puts the hands up, right? Kind of like how Monkey puts the hands up. For him, he's using it to... Now, this part's just hilarious. That did nothing. That was a waste of energy. But this is pretty cool. It's like a monkey with a tail, this move. So he's almost using the leg as a frame and his hand in the air as another frame. That was really awesome. So he lingers his low block a little, which I'm not a fan of. You see that? So this one, he's taking on a Tai Chi guy. And interesting. So there might be a little bit of a dance component. He's doing that again. Did you see that? He was trying to punch at the leg. Tai Chi guy threw 2 kicks. Ooh, this Tai Chi guy's pretty good, man. Again, right? A lot of people say Tai Chi's for grappling, but literally Tai Chi Quan, the word fist, and that was cool. He almost did a mea lua ji con paso. So he's stumbling on little moves you see in capoeira. You see, like, there is a method to things. That was awesome. Uh-oh. He's stumbling on certain jiu-jitsu open guard techniques. Like, when things work, it works, right? If Monkey works, it kind of looks like capoeira a little bit. Capoeira, but slightly lower stances. Probably slightly higher guard. Notice him very bladed, right? Tai Chi guy's not going to be throwing anything fancy again. Tai Chi guy's probably going to just do some low kicks. Because Li Shun Gen has the same flair. He's able to throw some really cool kicks. So, ooh, Tai Chi guy trying some... Dude, this Tai Chi guy's pretty legit. Ooh, Li Shun Gen doing some kind of monkey smacking techniques. Right, when monkeys smack you, that was pretty cool. So, Tai Chi guy has his hands... Oh, good. Ooh, Tai Chi guy, did you see that? Tai Chi guy did a grappling technique right there. Off balance, Li Shun Gen. Dude, this is not just a really good example of Monkey that we've seen. This is actually a really good example of Tai Chi too. Wow. I might even just take this segment and just show people, but this is kind of maybe a special feature. Look at that. You see how he's applying all the things that we saw him do in sparring? This is an example of Kung Fu that looks like Kung Fu, right? The common criticism, which is very legit, is that why does Kung Fu just look like kickboxing? Well, this is Kung Fu that actually looks like Kung Fu. So, ooh, Tai Chi guy leaving his face open when he spins. You gotta have at least one hand protecting your face. Let's watch this again in slower motion. And here we have... So, it looks like the Tai Chi guy was gonna just get his BUTT kicked, but... Turns out he's got very good understanding of spacing and has some cool moves. So this is a Tai Chi guy that's not just a paper Tai Chi guy. See, he even try some fancy stuff, but the moment he tries some fancy stuff, Li Shun Gen just is on. We're going to see very quickly when he tries to punch at the leg again. Oh, we missed that. We might have missed that. This was his attempt at a Mea Luigi con Paso. The Capoeira version's much better, so I wouldn't try to do what he did here, but give him props for trying. So he's being light on his feet, right? And this, he almost stumbles here. He sort of recovers by just kicking randomly, right? So Tai Chi guy changes his strategy. He's much more contained now. And his hands are sometimes moving too far away from his face, which I don't like as in Tai Chi guy. But Li Shun Gen trying to play with levels there. He's playing around with low kicks. Tai Chi guy trying roundhouse kicks. Li Shun Gen sort of low blocks it. Not always the best thing to do. Tai Chi guy's hands are circling. He's thinking about what to do. They're both moving around each other, right? Which is really good. Tai Chi guy, see that? Li Shun Gen trying monkey. That was probably one of my favorite parts. Li Shun Gen connected with at least two of those. Tai Chi guy didn't connect. So Li Shun Gen understood entries and exits. That was a great moment right here. And then close to here, we're going to see a great Tai Chi moment. Look at this. Look at that. Did you see that? The Tai Chi guy, if there were no ropes, he would have pushed Li Shun Gen down. So that was a demonstration of Tai Chi, how he was rooted and he was able to push the opponent down. So Li Shun Gen trying a sort of a monkey, almost like a tail whip. But again, he only has two legs, right? So he's using a leg instead of a tail. And then Tai Chi guy not throwing with much force anymore, but I think that jab connected. So that's pretty cool. So Li Shun Gen again trying some low kicks. The stuff we saw him do in sparring earlier. So he's almost stumbling on a tripod sweep, if you notice. Or maybe even an X guard, bro. This is pretty epic. So I think this was the last exchange. See, Li Shun Gen's all bladed. Tai Chi guy trying one more roundhouse kick. Oh, Li Shun Gen actually connected with that low side kick. This was awesome. So this is the last one we're going to watch, where this parent decides that I want to test out Li Shun Gen's defenses because the parent wants his kid to train with our monkey JKD Kung Fu guy. So he's like, let me just see if you can block all my punches. And, you know, he's telegraphing. He's also not really punching at the face. So it's very easy for Li Shun Gen to, he's almost Philly shelling this. Like, not quite Philly shelling this because he's got more of almost using his elbows to deflect. But this is basically as close to Philly shell. Oh, he gave up already. The parent gave up already. Not too much to watch here, but this was pretty cool to see him kind of apply his Kung Fu in boxing.